Greetings and salutations, friends. I am Numithrandor, and we find ourselves at the very pinnacle of the Haligtree of Mikola. And it's about time that we invaded this bastion of the twin deities. And when I say deity in this case, I refer to the fact that both Mikola and Melania are considered Empyreans, the same way that Rani is considered an Empyrean, a potential successor to Marika. And that carries a great deal of weight. And it raises many questions concerning both Melania and Mikola and their unfortunate parentage, but also about Rani and Radon. We know that Rani is an Empyrean, but Radon apparently wasn't, despite the fact that they were siblings. So it seems to imply that one's standing as an Empyrean does in fact come from personal power, more so than simply being about who one is related to. Rani in particular is interesting, because depending on how you'd view Radagon, well, what Radagon really is, who he was in truth, it means that Rani may have only a pseudo-blood relation to Marika, that all the Empyreans otherwise are direct descendants of Marika. But again, that's getting into the question of who exactly was Radagon. And that's a whole can of worms unto itself. And we still don't quite have enough material collected for me to go into my theory about Radagon. No, I still need to do a bit more sleuthing. And this is one of the places where I'll likely find some important evidence about this. Oh, okay. The hornblowers are getting annoying already. And we're not even dealing with the ants just yet. Although that's about to change. Ooh, I can't even one-shot them with it. Okay. Fortunately, I can stagger them. Okay. That at least seems to be going smoothly. Which is more than I could say for the previous run-ins. Nope, no running away now. Yes, because of all the horn bastards, I've always been somewhat reluctant to spend much time here. Ow. Ooh. I survived with a magic pixel left of health there. Oy. So what were you guarding? Envoy Crown. I think I'm safe, so let's have a look at this. Yeah, I've never actually had this item before. The soft bundle worn on the head by oracle envoys, densely wrapped in several layers of cloth. Raises the potency of bubble-based skills. No one knows what the cloth hides, but some claim to have heard a faint whimpering from inside. It must have been their imagination. Reminds me a bit of, well, Bloodborne again. Some of the alien designs, shall we call them. A bit similar, that. And it also reminds me of Harry Potter. Professor Quirrell, in the very first Harry Potter book, that Voldemort grafted to his skull. Hence the voices you might hear if you were to listen closely to Professor Quirrell. Oh, I jumped right through it. Oof. Getting very close to falling off repeatedly around here. Quite a bit just to explore up here in the canopy. And I'm probably going to have to make a run back to the Grace, because I am burning through my flasks pretty fast up here. All of these enemies are annoyingly deadly. Is there anything up there? No, I don't see it, thankfully. But there's another branch directly above me. Right there, so maybe there's something up... Oh, no, wait. Ah, we actually looped back around. Okay, well. Unfortunately, that means I'm in for it again, because I don't think I cleared the horns that were blasting at me earlier. No, I could try dropping down from here, but... Nah, I'm just gonna go back down to the main big limb down here. Gotta be very careful. So if I go quiet for a bit, I do apologize, but I'm trying not to fall. And with this twisting, turning branch, I have to be very careful about where I step. Like right there, if I had gone straight at you little bastards, I would have fallen off. Literally slipped between the branches right there. Okay, and naturally, even more of the hornblowers. You know what? I'm gonna do this. And that didn't even kill him. It did, however, stagger him, so he wasn't able to attack me again. Let's see, can I... Okay, good. I was worried that I would have to try hopping down. Prattling pate, my beloved. Rather meaningful little phrase, that. It's a pity Ronnie isn't around. I would have been interested to hear what she might have said in response to my using that. Well, we do still have Millicent. Millicent yet lives. Well, for now, she lives at any rate. For how long that continues, well, we shall have to see, I suppose. Grim a notion though it is, no one is safe in the lands between. Not us, and certainly not her, damn it. Okay. You guys have probably chipped off better than half my total healing. Let's see how I can reach you to express my discontent. Can I reach it from this branch, I wonder? Looks... Oh, I don't like that. No. No, I'm going to assume I can't reach it from there. Not directly. Oh, I'm getting rotted. And I've got scarlet rot. What was... Okay. Oh! Oh, for the love of... Okay. Bloody scarlet rot. At least I found the way over to them, I guess. That's what I'll say to console myself for that disaster. No, I do not need to go sliding off. That's just what I would bloody need to happen. Yep, you middling guys are relatively easy to deal with. It's really the other ones that are a problem. Yeah. Okay. And now I've got magic nonsense pouring in. Okay. No, I do not need to go sliding off. Yep, no, oh, no. Down with all of you. Okay. This is quite the obnoxious little area. Though they are kind enough to get... And that wasn't enough. Yep, I'm not going to get scarlet rotted if I can help it. Although it's looking like I won't be able to help it. Not unless fire does the trick with you. Yep, that's nicer. Now burn, you filthy shrubbery. Yeah, this is going to be a pain, isn't it? But as long as I keep my distance, I won't wind up being blighted. Finally killed the bastard thing. Is this too far? No, it's not. Very good. Damn it. That was too far. Ay ay. Ionian butterfly. Oh dear, even more poison. Worse than poison, scarlet rot. Miranda powder. It wouldn't surprise me to learn that the perfumers come here. Yeah, very nice to be a sorcerer around here. To have destructive magic with which to destroy these abominable creatures. Stone Sword Key. Can't say it was worth all of this misery, honestly. Okay. Well, I seem to have covered a decent amount of ground here, at least. So let's see where we can go from here. I think I'll start by dropping in and saying hello to these two. I did not appreciate your commentary. Nope, nor yours. All that, and I still have 5 flasks left. One ant pushed the other away. Okay. Really? Alright. Alright. Well, simply going to run back and fetch my runes. I'm not going to clear everything again. As I said, I didn't cover the Haligtree, at least not this part of it, all that thoroughly previously. And now you know why I didn't. The place is a death trap, full of obnoxious monsters and such abominable creatures as this thing. You were raring up to strike me off the platform, but too bad for you. Not gonna make it that easy. And now I'm just going to run right on by. Because I don't need to fight anything else up here. Not when we have plenty to get in the way of us going lower. Like this bastard. Or a scarlet rot attack everywhere. And more scarlet rot. Okay. Now, we're going to go back and try to work our way toward getting all the items that we just had to run by. But first, I'm going to get rid of all the scarlet rot nonsense. Also, am I close enough to lock on to the magic spammer? Not quite. It almost looks like I'd be close enough. That was a close call. Okay, we can in fact lock on. Can I hit hard enough? Ow! Okay. I need... Nope. Okay, not going to get anywhere. Getting caught on the roots. Okay. So there's another item, and more bloody scarlet rot. Ow. Looks like... Okay, so dodging only once isn't going to manage this. I'm getting... Okay, I'm just getting burned here to no purpose. I need to figure out an alternative route to reach this guy. Mushrooms. Yeah. I wouldn't have tried jumping. Not from there, anyway. Radon's great bow might be able to make short-ish work of that guy, but... Eh. Yep, we definitely have an elevator. But... hopefully I won't need it all that often. But we'll see how my luck goes. Getting repeatedly blasted. Just trying to move like that. Has put a crimp on things, so to speak. Yeah, let's rest again, why not? Still a fair ways for being able to level up again. Though the enemies here are going to be useful for that. And I've just remembered once again, I didn't have the Taker's cameo on this whole time. And he had the gall to drop something as he plummeted off the cliff, so that I wouldn't actually be able to get whatever it was he dropped. Ow. You lot are annoying me now. Yes, and the little mushroom men are quite clearly trying to push me off, get me to fall to my death. Nope, just gonna stun lock you to death. I do not care to deal with you in any other manner. Radon's swords are quite delectable for that sort of pummeling. Now then, we saw an item over here. Yep, there it is. Oops, something just fell to its death nearby. I'll try... Okay, made it to the platform. Oops, something's dying. Oh, somebody just got smashed to the ground. Oh, Leonine misbegotten. Okay. I can stagger the balls right off you. Ancient dragon smithing stone, now that is a rare goodie. Which is precisely why they had that Leonine misbegotten and the winged beasts defending it. And why you had to come all the way out here to the damned Haligtree just to find it. Oh, wonderful, more ants. And the giant flowers have spotted us again. Ah, we have a grace. Do I actually need this one at the moment? Not really, no. I've only used up one flask. So I think I'll be good to go forward a little further yet. Yeah, if I tried to go and kill those rotted flowers, they would almost certainly scarlet rot me. And that would be the best case scenario, assuming they don't actually manage to kill me. Okay, I do not need the bloody geometry getting me killed here. Slipping and sliding is not appreciated. I also don't like the idea of you lot grabbing me. Somber 9. Still a lot of weapon... Oh. Summoning snail. Oh, that only got rid of one of you. Oh dear. There's another one. Please tell me there aren't 3 of you. Oh, there are 3 of you. Wonderful. Oh, where are you? Where's the last one? Let's get back. You sneaky little blighter. Yeah, I've always run past these guys, so I never actually knew where the devil they were. Well, at least I didn't know where that last one was. Oof. Try to vomit at me, will you? You're gonna knock me off the edge if you do that too much more. I would not appreciate that. Being shunted right off the edge of the damn branch. Looks like I could have avoided dealing with those ants altogether. Except for that one item. How annoying of them indeed. Okay. That way is death. That way is also death. So we're going to jump here. Okay, so you can in fact make that leap. Let's see if I can make it. Okay. I can't help but notice that these guys kinda seem to be corrupted in the same way as the Haligtree itself is corrupted. Oh. So I wonder. Treasure chest. The Verdant Amber Medallion +2. Now where do I go to get out of this little room? Without plummeting to my death, of course. Ah. Looks like I'll be able to jump across again. Oh, and go through a ladder, alright. Simple enough. Okay. Simple enough in Elden Ring. That same thing in Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, or Bloodborne. Would have been a nightmare. Just because of how terrible the jumping mechanics have always been in Soulsborne games. Don't know how you failed to catch me there, but I'm not gonna complain about it. One more. At least one more. Okay, we have a path leading that way. Where does this go first? Didn't expect suffering. Hold on. That's the way we came from. other direction we could have taken. Alright. And a way back if we needed one, I suppose. Okay, there's a critter over there. And one over here, too. I was just too slow to catch him. Oh well. Why was your health not full? Let's see. Okay, that's recovered another flask. Not that I'm needing them too much for this particular part of the tree. Would have been far more useful up in the canopy with all the sniping little horn blowers. Horns or trumpets, whatever instrument they use. Come to think of it, I'm relatively certain we can actually get one of their weapons if I had a mind to grind for it. But I don't particularly want one of those. Perhaps I'll grind or seek it out elsewhere, but for the moment, no. For the moment, I'll leave it be. And now we have giant sorcerers. Okay. Sorcery versus sorcery does not favor me here. But it seems they're willing to come to me. I'd have to do a bit better than that, I'm afraid. Both of you doing that is slightly unfortunate. Yeah, come over here so I don't have to fight you on the rickety bridge. Yep, I can stagger you too. And now there's only one of you. Still don't like fighting you guys. Smithing 7. And smithing 8. Gotta say, sombers of those are worth a lot more simply because you need fewer of them. Ah, and we're almost to Loretta. But I am most definitively going to be opening up the shortcut before trying to face her. Not only because I'm low on flasks at the moment, having had to burn a few to deal with the guards, but there's no point in having to go through all the rigmarole of fighting my way through all of these defenses again. And while I'm up here, I didn't go up this ladder. You know what? I am just going to go back to the Grace. That... I refuse to carry forward with that as the opening. Well, we both jumped and we both whipped. The difference is I win. Definitely getting rid of you lot before I go onward. That reminds me, one of you dropped something last when I first came through here. And I neglected to pick it up because it fell into the abyss. I wasn't able to find it down there. Ooh. Just what I need. Attacked the second I get up the ladder. Easily amended this time around, but even so, it was rather rude. I wish I had Torrent. He'd make this all the easier. Down you go. Okay, and he did in fact perish. Pearl Drake Talisman +2. On the one hand, it's kind of nice to get improved variance on all of the talismans on the first new game cycle. On the other, I miss Dark Souls 2, where the New Game Plus cycle actually added and changed things, including those enhanced rings. Dark Souls 2 actually did a lot of real cool things, looking back at it. Things which, sadly, were never done again, including the genuinely changed-up versions for New Game Plus runs. I do love the Starskirt swords. With them being able to just obliterate crowds like that. One of my favorite weapons in the entire series, just for that. Is there anything further up this way? Doesn't look like it. Oh well. There's a ladder over here that I haven't been down yet. Ah. Okay, now we're back here again. So we'll drop here. And see about murdering these plants. Okay. Yep. Burning them seems to me to be a good solution. I will admit, Reichardt's Rancor is a bit slow for my liking. But it is quite the spectacle when you actually get to just watch it explode repeatedly. Alright. Now up this ladder. Ah. This would have given us the warning. And he dropped with the goodie again. Damn it. Okay. Let's go back. That's probably the wrong one, actually. We'll find out. Yeah, wrong one. To the Haligtree town. As we're going to see how my luck holds against Loretta. We'll see whether or not I can get the better of her. It would be interesting to note that Loretta is apparently not corrupted. Which is certainly an interesting thing considering her very close proximity to Melania here. Definitely going to want the summoning pool ready for this one. There she is. Loretta, Knight of the Haligtree. Ooh, you ended up targeting me instead, did you? Nope. Okay, I was going to assume those were going to aim for me. I almost feel bad for Loretta here. But she can turn this around and kill me at any moment, so I'm not actually all that sympathetic. Okay. Loretta's Mastery. Would it be one of the coolest spells in the entire series if the tracking for some of the missiles wasn't complete bollocks? And then Loretta's War Sickle. I actually really liked this weapon, it's just unfortunate that I had to wait so long to actually get hold of it. And we have a statue of Melania and Mikola together, with Melania caring for the woes of her younger brother. Melania and Mikola certainly are tragic figures. Tragic indeed. Once again, and owing in no small part to their origin. Now, right before we end today's episode, let's return to the Round Table Hold and collect Loretta's armor. I admit, I'm actually not overly fond of her armor set. It's nice and shiny, but for that I actually prefer Hoslow's armor. Even so, I'll certainly collect it for lore reasons. Let's see, we've also got remembrance of the Lord of Blood, and that of the Omen King. Yep, I don't have enough arcane to use anything from Moog. But we have Mogwyn's Sacred Spear, Trident of Moog, Lord of Blood, a sacred spear that will come to symbolize his dynasty. As well as serving as a weapon, it is an instrument of communion with an outer god who bestows power upon accursed blood. The Mother of Truth desires a wound. And Blood Boon, sacred incantation of Moog, Lord of Blood. Thrust arm into the body of the formless mother, then scatter the blood flame to set the area ablaze. The Mother of Truth craves wounds. When Moog stood before her, deep underground, his accursed blood erupted with fire, and he was besotted with the defilement that he was born into. True depravity indeed. Silver Helm of Loretta, a knight who served Miquella's Haligtree. Loretta, once a royal Carian knight, went on a journey in search of a haven for Albinorics, and determined that the Haligtree was their best chance for eventual salvation. Well, that turned rather sour, didn't it? Silver Armor of Loretta, a knight who served Miquella's Haligtree. Loretta was once a royal Carian knight, and her lapis lazuli blue cape is the emblem of the knightly pride that continues to guide her.
Now let the word...
Well, I think I will end the episode there. We succeeded in clearing the first half, I suppose you could say, of the Haligtree. There's far more yet to go, but that will have to wait until the next episode. So, if you've enjoyed this, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a good day.